Suburban Boys Basketball, a West Division matchup between the Anoka Tornadoes and the Champlin Park Rebels. From Champlin Park High School in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, I'm Randy Mathis. Tonight we take a look at two teams. Anoka, they're a team trying desperately to get back on track after losses to Coon Rapids and Osseo. Champlin Park, on the other hand, just trying to get their first conference win. Key players for tonight, one key player for Anoka. They play a three-guard set, according to Coach Tank. They're going to need to rely on the shooting prowess of Tim Bolin. He's a 6-foot junior guard, and he's definitely a must. He has a 12-point average. For Champlin Park, they need to rely on their top rebounder on the team. His name is Paul Novotny. He's a 6'5 junior forward. In addition to being the top rebounder in the conference last year, he also has an 18.6 average. Should be an interesting matchup. A lot of size on Champlin Park, not as much size on Anoka. Stay with us. We'll be back with the opening tip-off and the starting lineups. Stay tuned.
The services your city provides are profiled on one of cable television's most informative shows, Northwest Cities. Just turn to Channel 35 at 19 and 49 minutes past the hour, and you'll meet the people and get a behind-the-scenes look at the wide variety of important services your city provides. Take 11 minutes once a week and get in touch with your city government with Northwest Cities, shown at 19 and 49 minutes past the hour on Channel 35. Look for a new show every Monday.
Welcome back to Champlin Park High School in Brooklyn Park. Getting ready for the opening tip-off here between the Rebels and the Tornadoes. Rebels win the opening tip-off. Their starting lineup, John Worm, a sophomore, 6 foot. Miguel Bouillon, a senior. Paul Novotny, junior. Chad Bumer, a senior. And Roderick Johnson. Now inside, Johnson spins, fires, good. Johnson scoring in close. That'll be a 2-0 lead for the Rebels. Anoka sends up a small lineup. There you see a block by Novotny. Now transition. Bumer on the block, rather, and now Champlin Park will make the transition to offense. Bouillon inside to Bumer. His shot rolls off, no good. And Anoka will come away with it. As soon as we get a break, we'll go over the Anoka lineup. Bringing it up the court for the Tornadoes, Craig Davis. He'll pass it inside. Now on the outside, a 3-guard set for Coach Dave Tank in his 16th year at Anoka. Oh, a nice driving, running layup, good. Davis scoring the basket for Anoka. Tied at 2. 6:30 remaining in this first quarter of play. Bouillon has it. Now to Novotny. He'll stop and pop. Goes off the glass, no good, and Anoka with the rebound. Davis will take it. He's a 5'7 senior. On guard with him also Greenbush, a 6-foot sophomore. McKyer, a senior at 6 foot. Bolin, a 6-foot junior who we talked about in the pregame, and Jeff Boxwell, senior, 6'4", traveling called on Eric LeClaire. Tied at 2, 6:01 remaining. Champlin Park is just on the verge, talking to the assistant coach, Tim Tees. They've lost the last 3 games, they've lost by 2 points or less. And they've had, well, that was in the last 6 losses, and then they've had 3 overtime games. So Champlin Park knocking on the door. Now Anoka with the ball. Pass on the outside, shot taken, good. Boxwell scoring for Anoka to take the lead 4-2. Now pass on the inside, pulled away by the Anoka Tornadoes, and a foul is called on Champlin Park, on Bamer. And to pass the ball in for Anoka will be Eric LeClaire. He'll get it to Davis. Davis will take it over midcourt. David stops, looking for someone to pass to. He gets on the outside for LeClaire. Now on the far outside, now inside. And a nice move, and to get inside, Greenbush, 6-foot guard. Something I talked to head coach for Anoka, Dave Tank, was he said we really play a 3-guard set, almost a 5-guard set. There just isn't the size. So the matchups will be there for Champlin Park tonight. We'll have to see if they can take care of it. Beamer inside to Novotny, left-handed layup. Novotny getting his first 2 of the night. It's 4-6. Anoka in the lead. Here comes Davis at the free throw line. Inside pass, layup good. His second 2 points of the night is Boxwell. He has 4. He leads all scorers thus far. 4:20 to go in this first quarter of play from Champlin Park High School. Big crowd on hand. Now Novotny, the top of the key, gives it back to his guard. Now on the far right, Bouillon. Bouillon trying to get free. Now he'll give it back to Worm. Inside to Johnson. He passes it back to Worm, but Worm took a couple shuffle steps before he let that 3 go. Traveling call and a turnover back to the Anoka Tornadoes. Score is 6-4. Anoka in the lead. Anoka works it inside. Again, there is Boxwell. 6'4", tallest man on the starting lineup. He's got 6 points already. And he's the difference in this game. As it is 10-4, now inside. The foul is called before Roderick Johnson is able to get the shot off. The 6'3" senior, he is fouled. And a good foul to take, too. As Johnson had made the move, and he would have had a free layup up there. Champlin Park substituting into the game. Number 31, Tyree Washington. Oh, and the offensive foul is called on Johnson. Tough call under the basket. Now a timeout is called by Willie Jett. 10-3 our score here. Anoka, or check that, 10-4. Anoka in the lead. Take a listen to the Champlin Park huddle. Willie Jett.
But defense, we have got to talk. All right, they're running flat, they're running a couple shakes or whatever. We got 2 and 3 guys flying at the ball and a guy standing wide open under the basket. I'd rather give up a jumper than to give up a layup. Okay? Go down. We need to stop. We need to stop defense. We got everybody on the floor now.
Willie Jett, University of Pittsburgh alum. And in his second year here at Champlin Park, of course, that's the only 2 years we've been here. Is that Champlin Park's only been in school for 2 years, so trying to start to build a program. And as I said, talking before the game, they're knocking right on the door. They're very close in a lot of games. They beat a good Forest Lake team. So they're just right around where they should be. Another year or 2, this will be a very, very good team. Here comes Davis up for Anoka, who leads. Now Bouillon with the steal, and the foul is called. We'll have to see who that's called on. It looks like it's going to go against Anoka. Tim Bolin. Oh, check that. Looks like Bouillon's going to get the foul. I wouldn't mind getting another look at that one, but nonetheless, Anoka gets the call. It was a loose ball. And Now it looks like a backcourt violation or a player that was on the sideline. Let's take a look at that foul that was called on Bouillon. Now we have the loose ball. It was just before that. It looked like Bouillon put his arm out to free himself, but it was a loose ball. Now inside to Novotny. He gets 2 chances. Still doesn't go. Takes it and saves it, but it gets away from Washington, and Davis will take over for Anoka. 10-4 here, 2:47 left to go in this first quarter of play from Champlin Park High School. Now a 3-point attempt, good. Boxwell is on fire. 9 points now in the first quarter for Boxwell and the Anoka Tornadoes. A kick back for Washington. Bouillon inside for Novotny. He'll put it up top of the key. Now Johnson, Roderick Johnson with the spinning shot, good. Johnson with 4 points. Now Davis will take it across midcourt, just over 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Davis on the outside with it. Top of the key. Now inside, knocked away there by Johnson, but Anoka regains it. Davis takes it. Now back on the outside for Boland. Now back to LeCuyer. Long shot off the rim, no good. Rebound to Champlin Park, and Beamer will get it ahead for Johnson inside the lane. Now a top free throw line shot, good. Beamer with the shot. It's now an 8-12 game, 4-point game in this first quarter. Just a little over a minute to go. Now taking it all the way in. Rebound to Champlin Park. Pass up ahead to Beamer. Inside he's got Novotny. He'll pull up and take the jumper. It's good. Beamer with 4 points now. Down inside of a minute to go. 2-point game. Champlin Park fighting back. Top of the key, LeCuyer. 3-pointer way off, no good. Rebound to Champlin Park. Washington shoots a pass into Bouillon. It's deflected. Anoka takes over. They'll probably hold for the last shot as Davis is in no hurry to get it over midcourt. He gets it in. He's working on Washington. Now to Boland on the outside. To Boxwell. Back to Boland. Out to Davis, 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Now to Boland, he'll take a long 3. Hits! 3 points for Boland. They don't want him to heat up. We're down to 6 seconds. Champlin Park has to get a shot off. Tyree Washington, he gets it up to Bouillon. 3-pointer! Rolls off, no good. So with that 3-pointer by Boland, it gives a 5-point lead to the Anoka Tornadoes. Stay with us. After the break, we'll have second quarter action.
Celebrate Black History Month with the 12th Annual Gospel Jamboree. The Twin Cities' finest musicians perform before an overflow crowd at Calvary Lutheran Church in Golden Valley. The Angelic Chorus, Gwen Matthews, and Tom West and the New Inspirations are just some of the acts which will perform. Feel the power of the music during the 12th Annual Gospel Jamboree. Monday, February 28th at 6 p.m. on Northwest Community Television's Channel 36.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Champlin Park High School. I'm Randy Mathis here. 10-15 our score. Champlin Park fighting back to get into this one after they had trailed by 6 earlier. And the leading scorers tonight, we have Jeff Boxwell, the senior 6'4" for Anoka with 9 points. Leading scorers for Champlin Park is Beamer and Johnson. There's an outside shot for Davis. Champlin Park bringing it up. Some substitutions in for the Rebels. As Willie Jett mixes it up. Now Novotny with it at the top of the key. He'll stop and look for someone to pass to. Gets in trouble for a second, but gets it to Washington. He'll drive the lane, pass it out to Johnson. Johnson with the 10-footer, rims off, no good. There'll be a foul called on Washington on the rebound. Tyree Washington, a guard, only a sophomore. Very good look at Anoka, number 15. Brian Greenbush, sophomore. 17-10 our score. Anoka in the lead. Now pass gets away, but Greenbush is able to recover. It's on the outside for Boland. Now inside for Boxwell. He's on the left wing. Tries to get a quick pass to LeClaire. Now inside to Davis in the layup. Craig Davis now with 6 points. He scored all the points for Anoka in this half, or in this quarter. Now Washington with it for Champlin Park. Gets it inside. Kicks it back out for Johnson. Back inside for Novotny. Layup good. Novotny with only 2 points in the first quarter. They'll need him to heat up tonight. Boland with it on the outside to Boxwell. Now on the outside, LeClaire shoots and hits. (21-12). Anoka with their biggest lead tonight. Now inside for Novotny, layup good. That's one of the matchups they're going to have to take advantage of. Novotny's one of the best rebounders as well in this conference. And they've definitely got the height. On the outside. Now an inside pass knocked away, but a nice rebound. And putting up the shot was Anoka's number 23. Cody Dribnak, who is substituting in. Dribnak will get a 1-and-1 now from that exchange, as he just came up with the rebound and was fouled. Dribnak hits the first. Dribnak, a junior guard, 5'10". Second one also good. Champlin Park will bring it back up. Pass outside for Johnson. Far across to Bouillon. He'll make the baseline move. Layup up and good. Nice move by Miguel Bouillon. Spanish exchange student and a senior here at Champlin Park. Also quite a good soccer player as well. Now an outside shot for Anoka. Good. There's Boland again. He heated up at the end of the first half, or end of the first quarter, hitting a three-pointer. It gives him 5 points on the night. Now an inside move to Beamer. His shot's good. 25-18 our score. Now Anoka. Boxwell will take the long jumper. His shot goes off the iron, no good. Beamer with the rebound. Now some fancy dribbling inside. A shot going up for the shot. Number 21 for Champlin Park, John Worm, and he is fouled in doing so. Checking into the game will be number 41 for Champlin Park, Eric Labak. Taking a breather will be Johnson. Take another look at this nice drive by Worm, and then he's nailed from both sides. But I think he's trying to make something happen for his team, and that's normally what you want your point guard to do, is slash in there and to start some offensive spark, and they need it as they trail in this game by 7 points. First free throw off the back iron, no good for Worm, who has yet to score tonight. The second free throw in that time. So Worm will get 1 point. Knock it down to a 6-point lead. Now the press is applied by the Rebels. Bouillon up to challenge Davis. Davis gets it into the front court. Now long shot on the outside, good. Greenbush with 2. That's one of the things with a 3-guard or even a 4-guard offense, as we see a long shot, no good. Rebound inside to Beamer. He'll dish it off on the left. Another shot, no good. Bouillon with the rebound and scores. With this kind of a 4-guard offense, your guards are typically better shooting from outside, and we're seeing a lot of that from Anoka tonight. Now on the inside. Short shot missed. Rebound to Bouillon and Champlin Park. Bouillon takes it in the lane. 15-footer, rolls it in. Miguel Bouillon. 6'2" senior. Bringing the Rebels within 4. Now Davis taking it into the front court. To Boland on the outside for LeCaire. Back for Boland. Outside shot for good. A 3-pointer for Boland. They certainly don't want him to heat up Champlin Park, I'm saying. Averages 12 points. We have a traveling call, as slipping on the pass was Worm, and the referee was right there to call it. 30-23, 7-point lead. And 3-pointer, very critical. Champlin Park had crawled within 4. Now Davis will take it up for Anoka. He gets by Bouillon. He'll put the layup up, but the foul is called before the shot's up. Will be against Bouillon. Davis will go to the line with a 1-and-1. That's 2 for Bouillon. So Bouillon with 2 fouls. It'll be a pass and it won't be a shot. My mistake, folks. They'll get it in though. LeCaire draws the defense, but he's unable to get the shot off. Now Bouillon takes it in the front court. Stops, spins, he tries to get a pass off, and he's going to be called for the traveling, as he took it into a crowd of tornadoes, and when he tried to get the pass off, he was held down. The ball was held down, and therefore the traveling call. He had nowhere to go with it. And there again, I think Bouillon's just trying to get something going, being the point guard. Now Davis will take it into the front court. His team leads by 7. Oh, and a block from the weak side, but a foul is going to be called on number 41 for Champlin Park, Eric LeBach, 6'5" junior. See another look at that as he came to help from the weak side, and going to the line for Anoka will be number 41, Boxwell. He misses his first of 2. And now checking out is LeBach. Coming back in will be Novotny. Second attempt is good. So 31-23 our score. 2:05 to go in the half. Now inside for Novotny. He gets free. Nice move. Layup rolls in. Paul Novotny again. 8 points in this quarter. 10 overall. Davis with it for Anoka. Looking for somewhere to pass, finally dishes off for Bolin. Bolin will have to take it out almost to mid-court. Trying to get by. He passes it to LeCaire on the outside for Boxwell. He'll shoot it, he'll score it. Boxwell starting to get some more points. He's got 12 now. Now rotated to Bouillon. Side to Beamer, tries to get to Novotny. He goes up for the pass, a little too high. Anoka comes away with the turnover. Down to 1:10 to go in this first half. From Champlin Park High School. Capacity crowd here. Boland gets it to Boxwell. Back to LeCaire. He'll fake, he'll drive. Right-handed layup, good. A lot of speed on this Anoka team. They're showing it tonight. Now an inside pass to Novotny. He'll get it. Now pass it across to Beamer. Beamer spins and fires. His short shot is short, but the rebound. Ball is stripped away underneath. Anoka with the scrappy defense. Davis will come away with 24 seconds. So 4 times down the floor for Champlin Park, not able to come away with anything. Now on the outside for LeCaire. LeCaire trying to get the ball, and he does. A cutting ball in, right-handed layup, good. Now Bouillon has it, 3 seconds left. Stops, fires, off the rim, no good. Wow, we got a lot of offensive basketball there in that second quarter. There you see our halftime score. The Anoka Tornadoes 37, the Champlin Park Rebels 25. Stay with us, and after the break, we'll have second half action.
Northwest Community Television brings you a showcase of dancing talent, the Minnesota State High School Dance Line Championships. Schools from throughout the state are separated by enrollment into classes. NWCT will bring you every step and every kick from every class, from preliminaries right through to the championship round. The Minnesota State High School Dance Line Championships. The prelims are on Wednesday, March 2nd, starting at 6 p.m. on Channel 36. The finals are on Thursday, March 3rd at 6 p.m. on Channel 36.
We will take a look at the Champlin Park Troop, the dance line here at Champlin Park for our halftime entertainment. That was the Champlin Park Troop under the direction of Christine Peter and Jennifer Peter. Stay with us. We'll be back with second half action when we come back.
A microwave receiver or satellite dish can bring in programs from throughout the world, but they can't bring you the programming from right here in the northwest suburbs. Programs to keep you up to date with the latest community news, the sports and musical events from inside your schools, your city council live in action, the public access shows produced by your neighbors. For programming that's a part of the community, it's cable TV and Northwest Community Television.
Welcome back to Champlin Park High School. Our score 37-25, Anoka over Champlin Park. Leading scorers for Anoka, Boland with 11, Boxwell with 11, all others with 6. For Champlin Park, Paul Novotny with 8, Chad Beamer with 6. Now right away a turnover for Anoka. Davis will take it in. Stop, put it outside for Boland, fakes the shot. And now a pushing foul. Looks like Novotny's going to get it as he was trying to break the pick. Oh, Beamer will get that one. So it will be a foul on Beamer for the push. Boland will get it in play for Anoka. Davis, or Lekire fakes the shot, gets back to Boland. Looks like a shorter, quicker lineup on for Champlin Park. Now an outside shot by Boland, rolls off, no good. Rebound to Novotny. He'll get it ahead, long pass for Beamer. Beamer can't keep it under control, but it comes right back to Novotny. He's fouled, puts the layup up, but the foul will be called before the layup on a, it'll be a hold, and I think just a pass, and we won't see Novotny go to the line. Novotny, 6'5", junior. Let's take another look at it as the ball came right back out to him. You'll see on this play by Beamer to save it. Then he gets fouled just before he puts the shot up. Champlin Park gets it back in play. Novotny back outside to Worm, long three, brings up no good. Johnson with the rebound, passes it for Bouillon into the lane. 10-footer, rims off, no good. Anoka with the rebound. That's 3 shots for Champlin Park, 2 of which were very close, and they came away with nothing. Now Davis, outside to Boland. Boland shoots it inside, blocked away by Johnson. Here comes Novotny. Layup is no good as he was fouled. He will go to the line this time. Let's take another look here. It's Novotny. And Boxwell really had to, that's all he could really do. He wanted to stop the easy 2, and he'll make Novotny work for these two. Boxwell's first foul of the night. First free throw is good for Novotny. Second one rims off, no good. Nice rebound by Beamer. He'll get the putback. Beamer with 2. 37-28 our score. Boxwell with it for Anoka. Passes it out to Bolin. On the outside for LeKire. Kyer right at the free throw line. On outside shot, missed. The rebound to Novotny. He'll take it past mid-court, hold it up. Bring it out to Worm. Worm taking a long 3, short. Worm was probably out at the NBA stripe on that one. It was an air ball, and Anoka will take over. Of course, this is a big field house, folks, this Champlin Park Gymnasium, and the depth perception might be a little bit different than it would be in another gymnasium, in a regular gymnasium. Now an inside pass to Bolin. He decides not to take the shot. Now he will. From outside, he hits it. 39-28 as Champlin Park takes it up court. Their starting 5 back on again. Johnson, cross for Bouillon. Bouillon kicks it out for Beamer. Beamer will take the pick and shoot and score. Chad Beamer, 4 points in this half. 9-point lead here for Anoka. Now Bouillon tries to pick the steal. Now he does get it back. Gets it ahead for Worm, who was fouled by Davis. He'll go to the line for 2. Bouillon, if we get another look at it, Bouillon tries to pick it away, and then Davis regained it. But then some nice persistence on defense pays off as he gets it ahead. Oh, there you see a little shoving match between Bouillon and Davis before Davis was able to recover and get the foul down on Worm, who scores 1, who had 1 in the first half on a free throw. He'll take his second. And hit his second. 32-39. 7-point lead now. Coming back in is Ty Washington for the Champlin Park Rebels. He's working against Davis. Davis gets across the line. Now into the front court. Champlin Park running the zone. Now on the outside to Bolin, back to Boxwell. They'll give it to the outside for LeKire. His shot's off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around. Bouillon comes away with it. Into the front court. He'll stop and hold up. Now he drives into the lane, kicks it back out. Now Bouillon taking a long 3, hits it! Miguel Bouillon. Anoka will take a timeout as one of their players, looked like Davis got a little banged up on that last play. Now a surge by the Rebels. 35-39 our score now. Champlin Park fighting back. And Bouillon's three-pointer was quite a ways out. Kind of a set shot. He didn't really look like he was jumping. Let's take a peek inside the Champlin Park huddle.
Next time down, offensively, what were you going to run? Okay, that's what you're going to run next year. You're going to run 14 next 2 foot down? You're going to run 14 next 2 foot down, right? Okay, got it.
There you got to listen a little bit in Coach Willie Jett from Champlin Park's huddle. They have fought back now to just trail by 4 after Bouillon's three-point shot. 4:08 remains here in the third quarter. These are 2 of the 4 schools in the Anoka-Hennepin School District. Two rivals right across the river from each other. Now a full court press applied by Coach Jett. Anoka trying to get over the line. And Davis finally gets it over. Or Lekire, check that. Now inside for Bolin, but that closes up quickly. He'll take the outside jumper off the iron, no good. Rebound to Novotny. Novotny tries to get the pass ahead. It's tipped away from him on a nice play by Cody Dribnick of Anoka to stop the quick transition. Tyree Washington will get the ball inbound for Champlin Park to Miguel Bouillon. He'll get it back at the top of the key. He'll drive baseline, pass it back out. Shot off, no good. Rebound to Johnson. His shot's in and a foul. Roderick Johnson with a nice spinning move draws the contact and sinks the kiss off the glass. He'll go up to complete the three-point play. Champlin Park now within 2. Let's take another look at this great play as Bouillon kicks it back out, and on their putback, spinning move, throws it up. Oh, and his shot comes out, no good. It'll stay a 2-point lead for Anoka as they fought back. Now Anoka bringing it into the front court. Lekire with it at the top of the key. He'll drive it in, blocked by Johnson, and a late foul called. Wow, that ball was already down the court in transition, and then the whistle came. Awfully close. I'm sure there was a little body contact there. Nonetheless, a foul called, and going to the line will be Lekire. Let's take another look at this one. You see Lekire, he'll decide to come in and drive. And there's the block. Must have been some body contact after. Lekire misses his first of 2 free throws. We're still at 37-39. Coming back in is Davis as he looks to be okay. Injured earlier in this quarter. Second one short, no good. Rebound to Washington. He'll fall down but pick it up and get the ball up court. Into the front court, 3:10 remaining. Champlin Park fought back. Now Bouillon thinks about a 3. Gives it to Novotny. Inside, Beamer spins, fires off, no good. Rebound, here comes Davis for Anoka. Just under 3 minutes remaining. Davis into the front court. Passes it on the outside to Bolin. Bolin dribbles in from the free throw line. Shot, rims off, no good. Beamer with the rebound. Champlin Park within 2. 37-39. They have held Anoka to just 2 points in this third quarter. Now Bouillon tries to move past Davis, passes out to Beamer. Now on the outside to Johnson. He'll take the baseline move. Scoop shot up. Oh, off, no good. Rebound to Lekire. Anoka bringing it in court. Now they get it into Davis. Now a nice pass to Lekire. Layup good. That is only the second 2 points for Anoka in this half. 41-37. 4-point Anoka lead. Now Tyree Washington thinks about driving but passes out to Johnson. Johnson will take it in and kiss it off the glass. Off, no good. Beamer with the rebound. Spins in and out. Champlin Park cannot get the layup basket. It just keeps spinning out, folks. They've had the close-in opportunities after scratching and fighting back into this one. Now Anoka in the front court. Lekire, he'll spot and shoot it. Off the rim, up, no good. Johnson with the rebound. Champlin Park keeping the glass clean on the defensive boards. Still only trail by 4 with 1 minute and 9 seconds remaining. Now Washington loops a pass in for Beamer. He's going to be called for the traveling as there was a little body contact and he couldn't help shuffling his feet. Anoka to pass in and a timeout as we have a substitution coming in for Champlin Park, Steve Foy, a senior guard. Anoka will counter with Ryan Mulcahy, 6-foot forward junior. He'll do the pass in for Anoka. Gets it into Davis. Davis ahead. Now a drive, stopped, now an outside shot, nope, stopped again. Tough defense by the Rebels. Boland at the top of the key to Boxwell. We're down inside a minute now. Bouillon commits a foul as he was reaching for the pass, and then body contact was made. That's Bouillon's third foul. Checking out will be Beamer.
Number 32 for Champlin Park, Mike Nelson.
Nelson will check in. Nelson, the 6'2" junior guard. 44 seconds remaining, 4-point lead for the Tornadoes. Boxwell gets it out. Now inside to Davis with the drive and the layup. Davis scoring. Now Washington. It's to Nelson, back to Nelson on the outside, and there's going to be some pushing underneath, and that'll be called on Anoka. You pass in, Tyree Washington will get things in play for the Rebels. On now for the Rebels is Eric Labak. Let's take another look, as you can see it underneath there. Labak trying to get position, but he was shoved out of the way by Nelson. Now an outside shot, rims off, no good. Rebound to Nelson, he'll lay it in. Within 39-43 is our score. Within 4 again. Now a long outside shot with no time left by Boland, rims off, no good. And that's where we stand after 3. It's Anoka 43, Champlin Park 39. Stay with us for fourth quarter action.
You've watched News 35 Northwest for a while now. What do you think?
I never thought I'd say it, but I'm watching Channel 35 every day now.
That's great. Why the change?
Well, I like the way I get just the news from right here in the northwest suburbs, and it's real convenient. You know, flip over to Channel 35 for 5 minutes at the top or bottom of any hour.
You like that?
Yeah, and I like that it's daily. Gives me the type of coverage I expect from television news.
Glad you like it.
Anytime.
Welcome back to Champlin Park High School. Our score after 3 quarters, 43-39, a 4-point lead for Anoka. An outstanding job by Champlin Park in that third quarter, shutting down the Tornadoes. Just able to score 6 points since halftime. Willie Jett's got to be pleased, but he'd even be more pleased if his team had the lead. They're down by 4. They've had a lot of close-in chances. Leading scores in that quarter. Chad Beamer with 4, and Miguel Bouillon hits a 3-pointer and a free throw to lead the scoring in that quarter for both teams. Now Davis will take it into the front court. Long shot on the outside, 3-pointer, rims off, no good. Rebound to the Rebels. Ty Washington with it. He'll take it into the front court, set up the offense. Labak to Washington. On the outside. On pass inside for Labak, and he's going to be called, or he will draw the foul. Again, working on him, number 35, Ryan Mulcahy. Those two have been shoving underneath the basket all night. Mulcahy will get called for the foul. We'll take another look at it. There you see 35. You'll see on the cross pass. 35 will rotate on that. And you see him pushing before the ball is in. Getting shot off is Lebec. And the rebound rolls off an Anoka player.
We're going for Anoka, number 21 Eric McPherson.
Pass in for Champlin Park. Ty Washington will get the ball in play. Still only a 4-point game here. Gets it in. Or Beamer on the outside. Ty Washington at the top of the key. Now on the outside, spotting and shooting off the rim, no good, with Steve Foy, and the rebound to Anoka. LeCuyer will take it up court. Working on the much bigger player, but his shot falls off no good. Now getting it back is Nelson, and the foul is called as going up was Dribnek. Sorry about that. That was Dribnek, and he was fouled on the way in to the lane. Beamer is called for the foul. Labak will check out, and so will Foy. Coming back in is Bouillon and Novotny. Oh, outside shot, thinking about his bowling. He'll stop. Look to pass as he's working around. Johnson pass off Davis. Turnover to Champlin Park. Novotny to get it into play. Still only a 4-point game here. 39-43. Anoka in the lead. Inside pass to Johnson. Now gets it on the back on the outside for Novotny. Now way outside for Bouillon. Three-pointer rims off, no good. Rebound to Washington. His second attempt is good. Ty Washington with 2 more. Now the foul called on Washington for the push back down the court as he was working on Davis. There'll be a pass in coming to the Tornadoes. Let's take another look. He's trying to apply the press. You see this, the hand on the back was enough. Calling it very tight tonight, the officials, with the hand checks. Now Anoka working it up court. LeCuyer with it at the top of the key. Passes it inside to the cutter, and the foul is called right away. Cutting in there was Greenbush again. And Anoka has run that play all night and very successfully as they cut a guard in under the basket. It's a timing play. And Champlin Park has not been successful at stopping the passing lane. At least that time, the layup was not conceded. Nice play by 51 Chad Bumer to stop that shot. Only give up the pass in. Now inside to LeCuyer working on Novotny. Shoots over him and scores. LeCuyer with 2. Still a 4-point lead. In was Bouillon. His layup comes off, no good. Rebound. And Bamer has to commit the foul as the rebound came out to Ryan Mulcahy of Anoka. 5:51 to go, still a 4-point game. Let's see the rebound underneath. Mulcahy gets it, and then right away the grab. Try to stop the transition. Now they're explaining a few things to the head coach there. You see him. That's Dave Tank, who's in his 16th year at Anoka. 2 free throws coming to Mulcahy. Now coming in is number 53, Jeremy Wareheim, 6'5", and a big force inside at 200 pounds. Mulcahy with his first of 2, rims off no good. It was a 1-and-1 and a big rebound for Champlin Park. Still only down by 4. We're down inside of 6 minutes to play in the game. Bouillon to Washington. Washington with the baseline move, and the blocking foul is called. will be called on Greenbush. Let's take another look as you see the speed of Washington. Greenbush doesn't quite get his feet ahead of him. And a 1-and-1 coming. Both teams in the bonus now. So this game could be won or lost on the free throw line. We saw Anoka just miss, so these are big free throws upcoming for Ty Washington. First one rims off, no good. Nice rebound, though, by the Rebels. Outside to Bouillon. They'll rotate it and start the offense again. Miguel Bouillon to Washington. On the outside to Novotny. Back to Bouillon. Spots up for a three. Hits it! Miguel Bouillon with the three-pointer. Within one is Champlin Park, 45-44, Anoka leading. Just over 5 minutes to play. Traveling called on the other end as number 35 moved his feet. That was Mike Nordquist, or check that, Ryan Mulcahy again. He made a little contact, a little upset, and he's going to get a seat from Coach Tank. Champlin Park's first time to take the lead since the beginning of the game. Now inside of 5 minutes. 44-45, inside to Novotny, scores! 46-45, Champlin Park comes back. Now to Davis, inside. And Boxwell scores the two to take the lead again now. 47-46, Anoka with the lead. Bouillon will bring it up. He'll try to drive, he'll pass it across for Washington. On the outside, back to the top for Novotny. Washington, top of the key for Bouillon. Three-pointer, good! That's three for Miguel tonight. 49-47, Champlin Park in the lead. Boland inside to LeCuyer. Nice layup, good, and the game is tied at 49. Now Bouillon will take it up to Washington on the left wing. Gets it into Novotny. Layup off and good off the glass. Novotny scoring. Greenbush will take a timeout. Timeout on the floor as Champlin Park has fought back. They lead this one 51-49. And it was something I was seeing in the first half. They had to just keep getting that ball inside. A lot of the shots weren't falling in the beginning, and they just kept feeding it inside, and eventually those shots are going to go, and some good work by Novotny. Let's take a listen to Willie Jets.
You only want one guy on the ball. You understand that? Don't go flying out. You only want one guy on the ball. That's the first thing. Okay? Offensively, a power, right? You got Jeremy setting the pick right here. You got Paul over here. You got Rod right here. You got Kyrie running the baseline.
So timeout taken on the floor. We have 3:24 remaining. 51-49, Champlin Park seeking their first conference victory of 1994. And the crowd is pumped here. And it's a full crowd. Of course, the school's being very close in proximity. This is the kind of gym you can fill up too, folks. Champlin Park. Huge field house type of gym. And stands on all four sides. There you see some of the crowd enjoying themselves here tonight. Now getting it in play, the Tornadoes. Greenbush to bring it in, gets it to LeCuyer. LeCuyer will try to drive, pulls up, gives it to Boxwell, blocked! Novotny with the block, Bouillon will take it into the front court. Oh, Novotny got up there and timed it perfectly. Now Bouillon with the layup, his shot is blocked by Boxwell. Ball goes to Champlin Park, and these teams are cranking it up defensively. Washington will get it in play for the Rebels. Bounce pass intercepted by LeClaire. Davis will take it in transition. He'll hold up though and wait for his team to catch up. Now Davis fakes, drives baseline, shot up, good! Davis with a great scoop shot. Tied at 51. Bouillon brings it up to Washington on the left wing, in to the top of the key. Johnson three-pointer, rims off, no good. Rebound, and the foul is called on Anoka. On the rebound, Jeremy Wareheim, 6'5", senior post player. He had to work hard for that one. And when he pulled it away, he was fouled. Fouled by Boland. We'll take another look. See, Wareheim gets position, and Boland knocks him down. He'll get a chance to take the lead, 1-1. First shot, good. Second shot, good. 2-point lead for Champlin Park. 2:31 to go. Greenbush will take it into the front court for Anoka. Trying to get by Bouillon. Now to Boland. Boland over to LeClaire. Good man-to-man defense here for Champlin Park. There's a turnover. Washington with the steal after Wareheim tipped the pass away. 53-51 our score. Champlin Park in the lead. To Bouillon on the left wing to the top of the key for Washington. A foul called underneath. Looks like it's going to go against Wareheim. Willie Jett is not happy with that call. Let's take another look and see what was. There's Wareheim, a little bumping, but certainly not as bad as some of the fouls we've seen tonight on the other end. But the referee's calling it tight. It'll be 1-1 now, as trying to get free was Boxwell. Timeout called on the floor. Willie Jett wants to talk about it. 1:56 to go, tight game, 51-53.
Timeout, Champlin Park.
Really getting Champlin Park back into the game. They really have to attribute a lot of it to defense and the shooting of Miguel Bouillon, the senior 6'2" exchange student from Spain, who has 3 3-pointers in this game, and they came at big times.
Worst thing that can happen. So offensively, check it out. Offensively, will come down the very next defense. You be the point guard. You'll be the shooter. We'll run court you without calling. You understand what I'm saying? Or run court you without calling. That means you're going to pop out and catch the ball. Why? With your man back, you'll go double down, right? Go double down.
And you hear Willie Jett planning ahead because we are down to crunch time. 1:56 to go in the fourth. Champlin Park regaining the lead after trailing at halftime by 9. There you see some of the Champlin Park partisan crowd here, some of the pep band. They've seen a good game here. Lots of intensity on both the defensive and the offensive sides. Now shooting 1-on-1 will be Boxwell. Big free throws upcoming. First shot is good. Boxwell will go try one more time to tie the score. Second shot off the rim, no good. Rebound to Novotny. He'll give it off to Bouillon. A 1-point Champlin Park lead. Bouillon to Wareheim, back to Bouillon. Bouillon stops, gives it to Johnson on the outside for Washington. He'll take it in a lane. Running jumper off, no good. Nice rebound by Wareheim and puts it back. Wareheim with 4 points in this fourth quarter. They couldn't come at any bigger times. Now Anoka Bolin back out for LeCuyer. Thinks about taking the three. Now he'll try to drive in on Wareheim. Takes it in, lays it in. Over 2 Champlin Park players. Still leading by 1 on the Rebels. Bouillon will bring it up into the front court. Listen to some instructions from Coach Jett. Now to Novotny. Timeout taken. As they were not sure, we're inside of a minute to play, a 1-point Champlin Park lead. Wareheim came in the 4th quarter, and I'm telling you, folks, he has played. Jeremy Wareheim, senior post player, 6'5", 200 pounds. He has really clogged up the offensive end for Anoka. They have not been able to get their passes through in the cutting plays because he's a big kid, 200 pounds. He clogs it up, and he's come through with 2 key free throws as well as a nice putback on that last sequence for Champlin Park. Let's take a listen to Coach Willie Jett. Now you get a look at his 16th year, Dave Tank. Long-time coaching at Anoka. Down inside of a minute, 57.6 seconds remain. 55-54, Champlin Park in the lead. They have the ball. Novotny to get it in play. Gets it to Bouillon. Bouillon into the front court, working on Davis. Bouillon at the top of the key. 5-second call made on Bouillon, a critical mistake. He was unable to find someone to pass it to. Big call for Anoka. Now on the outside for LeCuyer. We're inside of 36 seconds. LeCuyer working on Wareheim. LeCuyer, it's the pass outside to Greenbush. Greenbush takes a timeout with 28.6 seconds remaining. 5-second call on Miguel Bouillon. And we'll take a timeout here. 28.6 seconds remaining. Anoka with the ball. Champlin Park with the 1-point lead. Talking ahead of time with the coach of Champlin Park, or the assistant coach, Tim Tees, and he says it's been a frustrating year. Last 6 losses, they've been 2 or less points. 3 overtime games in which they've lost. We're coming right down to it again. Boland is the key man for Anoka. If they go to anybody, it would be him. He averages 12 points a game. Boland has been relatively quiet tonight, though. Scoring most of the points is Boxwell. Boland is on his average, however, at 12 points. Boxwell will get it in play. We're at 28.6 seconds remaining. Anoka with the ball. Champlin Park with the 1-point lead. Into Davis. Davis driving in, stops at the free throw line, looking to pass, gets it off to Boland. Boland, now to LeCuyer. LeCuyer frees himself and shoots, it's off, no good. Novotny with the rebound. He gets free and dribbles out. And the foul is called on LeCuyer. Novotny trying to free himself. LeCuyer commits the foul. Novotny will go to the line 1-1. I don't think Anoka got the shot they wanted to. Was way off. Timeout taken on the floor for Willie Jett and the Champlin Park Rebels. Let's take a look at this foul underneath. Novotny gets away with the rebound, and then there you see LeCuyer trying to tie him up, but the foul was called. An excellent rebound by Novotny, who led when they kept conference statistics on rebounding, he led rebounding in both West and East Division of the Twin Cities Suburban, and he certainly showed how valuable he was on that play. 7.2 seconds, Champlin Park with the ball and the lead. What a great thing if Champlin Park were able to win this, their first conference win. They've been so close so many times. Some key plays. Miguel Bouillon with 16 points tonight for the Rebels, including 3 3-pointers. But Novotny with the big rebounding. Averaged 12 points, 12 rebounds a game. He had at least that tonight. Wareheim also with some key rebounds late in the game. Here goes Novotny's first 1-and-1. Rims off, no good. Rebound to Lakaya, but then Novotny gets the rebound. Shot on the outside, no good. 1 second left. 0. Champlin Park wins. Champlin Park wins this game. 55-54. And all Anoka can do is sit and watch as the crowd swarms the court. And the big man tonight, there you see him, Paul Novotny, coming through with the big rebounds when they needed it. Leading all scorers was Miguel Bouillon with 16 points, including 3 3-pointers. And a great game here for Champlin Park, and perhaps a springboard for things to come in the future. The win. It will move Champlin Park to a 1-6 Twin Cities Suburban West Conference record. Also will move their overall record to 6-10. Anoka drops another one. They'll be 3-4 in the conference, 8-8 overall. What can I say about a great game? My thanks to our fine crew. My thanks to Mike Porterfield in the truck. And to you for watching. Again, our final score, Anoka Tornadoes 54, Champlin Park winning their first conference game, 55-54.